And I told him that I was on a journey to learn about life and about spirituality and meaning. And I figured he could appreciate that. He gestured for me to sit down on some rocks, and there we sat on along the banks of the Ganges River, and he began to tell me the story of the musk deer, the one that I shared with the children this morning. He explained that this is this special kind of deer that when it reaches adolescence, it starts to secrete this hormone that creates this beautiful smell. And that the deer, this young deer, one day starts to smell this smell, but has no idea where it's coming from, goes running all over the forest, this way and that, and up the mountains and around everything, trying to find this smell over and over and again, until finally one day when it's standing still, it realizes for itself that the source was itself, that the source of all that was inside. And this Swami impressed upon me that a person doesn't need to roam the globe in order to discover wisdom or to learn how to love and to be loved. Just as a person doesn't need to go dance in a mosh pit at a rock concert in order to learn how to take risks and to let go of fears of those who are different. But we all have to find some way to do these things. My path, of course, has been anyway a path of adventure and relationship. Some paths are about stillness, others about movement. Some are cerebral, employing the mind, and others work hard to transcend rational thought. Some are solitary, and some paths are filled with lots of people. What they all have in common is all of them are a journey into the unknown. Whether you're following a well-worn path or blazing a new trail, like eternity itself, a spiritual journey has no clear end. It's about the journey more than any final destination. And that means that we never discover complete and full answers to all of our questions. And how we spend our days matters. May you and I continue to create here a community of people learning to love and to be loved, a community freely seeking truth and serving our fellow human beings. After traveling the far corners of the earth, it is a great honor for me to call All Souls in Tulsa, Oklahoma, my spiritual home. They say home is where the heart is, and my heart is at home here. Not because this is a place where I always find comfort. No. But it is a place where I know that I'm safe. My body is safe, my mind is safe, and my spirit is safe. Nobody's going to judge me or try to manipulate me. People are going to welcome me for who I am and what I bring. And you're welcomed in the same way too. And because I'm safe here, and because I know that I can trust the people to be kind and to be wise and to be helpful, then I know I can risk discomfort in order for my heart to grow. And that's what I mean by being on a path. It's about learning to love our neighbors, and someday even learning to love our enemies. For those of you who will join our church today at 1:30, this sanctuary is no mosh pit. But I invite you to come in just the same and bump up against people who may be very different from yourself. I invite you to risk making mistakes and possibly even falling down. Because when we're dealing with this much diversity of theology and culture and generations and orientations, we're all going to slip up sometimes. So we each must trust that when we slip or fall, that hands will reach out and lift us up, caring hands. Because we are brothers and we are sisters, no matter how rich or poor, no matter what we believe or who we love. No matter how our society tries to separate us based on race or religion or politics, you're my brother, you're my sister. So take me by the hand. Together, we'll work until it's done. There's no foe that can defeat us if we're walking side by side. As long as there is love, we will stand. God bless you. Amen.